Hello folks, Facebook fans, Jeremy Greenie, the Defender of the Republic, broadcasting here from our studios in Texas. Just wanted to touch base with you guys. There's lots and lots of strange things, strange weather anomalies and man-made anomalies that are happening here across the world. I want you to stay tuned daily as we have now got the new Facebook page. Follow us on the Defender of the Republic on Facebook, the Defender of the Republic on YouTube. Please like and share this video. I'm going to be walking you through every single day things that are happening in the pattern of your world's weather. So stay tuned, where I am the information revolution. I'm giving you real information. Jay Greenie, the Defender of the Republic. Like, share, and follow this video now. Hey everybody, it's Jay Greenie, Defender of the Republic, broadcasting live from our studios here in Texas. A couple of things I want to speak about tonight is Santa Rosa and Northern California and all the fire, that's been going on over there, and really some of the defying of the laws of physics when it comes to that. So let's get into this really quick here. Okay, the average house fire burns at about 1100 degrees Fahrenheit, which isn't hot enough to destroy most metals and household items. And if a small item like in a safe or something like that is together, the burning point is going to have to be very hot. Glass burns at around 2600 to 2900 degrees Fahrenheit, which is more than double the regular amount of temperature of a house fire or a forest fire. And let's see here what we can find here. Aluminum melts at around 1220 degrees. Some aluminum alloy bronze burn at like 18 to 1900 degrees. Now let's take a look at what the National Institute of Fire Institution says about what will not generally burn in a house fire because it's metal. Silver coins won't burn. Filing cabinets, steel cabinets won't burn. They're built to last so that business won't have to build with lost files after building fires. Many people keep personal documents in filing cabinets, which are often held in home offices. I know they are in my house. It says here that metal and silver burns around 1800 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's go down to barbecue grills and cookware. Some appliances, stone tables, fire, silverware even, tools. The melting point of carbon steel is around 2600 and 2800 degrees Fahrenheit. And the melting point of stainless steel is roughly 2700 degrees. So you're not going to see your barbecues melt. You're not going to see your ovens and most of your appliances, they're not going to melt. They'll be burned, they'll be damaged, but they're not going to melt. It's common to find an appliance or two that are always intact during fire. There's always chaos in a fire, but there typically are stuff left behind. The frame itself, these structures, isn't going to melt though. So just let's take a peek at what happened here. Okay, well, let me just show you some pictures here of normal house fires. What usually is left after a house fire. There's a lot of rubble, everything's black. Usually, the frames of the building stand. And there's a bunch of crap around the trees, there's a lot of stuff around the house. But the frame of the home still remains. The entire building doesn't disappear. There's still debris. There's a huge debris field after these things. You see there's like gutters and stuff. Even the wood, even though it does burn, it doesn't totally burn in most situations. And if you look at this picture, this is white stuff from what they put the fire out with. But if you look at these pictures, all you can see is black smoke everywhere. Look at this Jeep that was next to a fire. It was in the fire itself. It actually burned. It's black, but it didn't melt. Didn't melt the tires. Didn't melt the glass of the vehicle. You see all the rubble? This is just rubble. Because these places implode, after the structure falls apart, it just collapses. But you still see rubble. You still see collapsing. And even when you look at forest fires, the trees themselves are still black after a fire. You could see, you have bricks on the bottom, you have not all aluminum siding or all vinyl siding melts, But look at these structures, the outward frame of these houses still stand now. But this is not what we see in these crazy forest fires that hit this year. We're looking at these neighborhood. Entire thing just destroyed. There's very little explanation for it. Now this was in the USA this is a new trend that we're seeing in fires, you know, where the entire building just disappears and there's absolutely nothing left, and that's what we're seeing again here. And geez Louise, this is becoming growing a trend. There's no explanation for it. I want to show you a couple of things here that should really kind of should be visible to the people in the eyes to see. And I showed these pictures here last week on my Facebook page, but here's the pictures before, here's the pictures after. I want you to look. There's absolutely nothing left. You don't see any part of any of the structures. You know, this isn't possible. There's something else going on here. There's something else going on here, okay? Look at the picture before. The entire building of this neighborhood is gone, but the trees. I want you to notice here that there's absolutely nothing of any of these home structures left in this previous video that was shared on YouTube. There's trees left. There's debris, but very, very little debris. Where is all the stuff that was in these homes? Where are their things? Where's the roofs? Where's the brick? Where's their stuff? Where's the ground or countertops? You know, where's the appliances at? Where is everything? How can only the trees are standing? This is not right. There's something not right about this. Look at the fires that are still burning here. Look at these little fires. They look awfully familiar. Now let's take a peek, because Dr. Judy Woods has spoken about these. I'm going to show you a clip of her video.
Other things about the weird fires. I can't call them regular fire because I don't know that. Weird fire, just to note that it's not something that you know for sure what it is. It's glowing, but the paper doesn't seem to burn. If this was glowing because it's hot, it'd have to be at least, 1200 degrees centigrade. Aluminum melts at a little over 600 degrees centigrade. It's not a puddle.
So what she's saying is that this is a certain color, and flames reach this color at a certain temperature. But the fact that it's glowing that color and the aluminum isn't melting tells you that there's something else going on here. And if you guys have ever seen a Duralock, that's what this reminds me of. Like how have you ever burned a Duralog in a fireplace? You know, poke your fire poker into it. You'll notice they just kind of break into a million pieces when they kind of glow. They're not still on fire. They're hot, but it's not the still kind of flame that you can get out of a piece of wood. There's something significantly different about a Duralog and a regular fire. And these things seem to be burning like Duralogs. It's a complete and absolute burn. There's nothing left of a Duralog afterwards. And that is what this looks like. Now, I'm not saying people make their houses out of Duralogs, but there's definitely something going on here. I mean, geez Louise.
Are not melted. The paper is not burned either on the ground. So what is that color? And another weird thing about this, right across the street over here is Burger King. And inside they're flipping burgers, cooking burgers for the firefighters. Not serving to the customers, and then the building across the street was missing. It's just a weird sight. Now this van is also interesting that, you get all this something looks like it's on fire, weird fires there. This van down here has a fire on the side of it. What's burning? And if you say falling debris that was on fire hit these vehicles, why didn't it hit anything else? And how's it, under the vehicle? It's just very strange.
See this here in just a second. I'm going to keep playing this video over here so you can see that is exactly what we see here. Notice these, look at this stuff. See how this stuff is all just kind of burning, and I don't know, and then let's back up a little bit. Look at these cars. They're all smashed. There's no glass. Watch this. All of these, they're like smashed to hell. Look at this, and what the heck is this? What is that wood? I mean, how did this car catch? It's got no glass. It's like destroyed. What is this beam? I mean, look at this car. It's looks like it's been ran over, for crying out loud. And look at this car. What is burning on this car? What is this? This is the exact same thing that we've seen on September 11th. There's something messed up here. One of the most suspicious variables on September 11th, there was nothing but dust. Dr. Judy Woods even describes it as she saw it as being just dustified, just disappearing. They look like they caught on fire in some parts of the building, but for what you see, it's mostly grayish and white smoke. And if you guys look at the long distance photos of these pictures, you're going to see that's exactly what we see, the same kind of smoke. And we're going to do another video on it, but let's cue this up now. What is burning? Look at it. You tell me. You look at the pictures and tell me what is burning here. There's twigs all over the place in this thing. The twigs didn't burn, but yet the entire building burned? There's nothing left of these homes? Give me a break. This is ridiculous. We're under attack right now, America. Jay Greenie, look at this. Some of these trees are pine. You know? Pine trees are so flammable. If you light a cigarette too close to them, they can burn up. And these damn things still have needles on them, but the houses below them and everything have nothing. This just doesn't make sense. How could just homes be dustified and pine trees with pine needles still hanging on? It doesn't make sense. This defies all the laws of physics. And I can tell you, look here, look at that plastic recycling bins in these neighborhoods, in between a car that is completely fried and all these houses, and there's a recycling bin that did not melt. There's something very unusual. And I'm not laughing at the fires. I'm laughing at the problem, which is the government here. This is very, very scary. Look at this. Where are the things? Where's the stuff? Where's the glass that constituted this building? Where are the materials? I mean, you know, it's not adding up, people. Where's all the glass and stuff, you know? Don't take my word for it. You guys look this stuff up for yourself and start opening your eyes up, because I'm telling you, look at all this stuff. Look at all the structural integrity of this building is entirely disintegrated. Look at that building, just gone. That's just, whatever held this building up is gone. It's just destroyed. Unbelievable. There's rubble, you know, but it looks more like a bomb type attack than a fire type attack. Now I want you to look here. If this is a fire, why didn't this burn? This looks like something I would break up and putting on my bonfires here. I would use this in my fire pit, for crying out loud. What is it? It's like a tree in the middle of just in the middle of something kindling. How come the kindling didn't burn, but the entire structure and the integrity and the glass and everything's burned, but there's still twigs and trees? Now that's what we're teaching our children. I want you to hear what this kid said. I'm going to play it one more time. He's so happy the football field didn't get touched, yet the entire structural integrity of his entire high school is disintegrated, and he's more concerned about the football field, for crying out loud. Jeez Louise. I know it probably gives him great comfort, and it gives him a little place of normalcy. So to that extent, I just want you guys to realize what we're doing with our children today. This is the way they think. Man, God bless this child and his family. Oh my gosh. You guys, what is happening here, man? This is a boat here. Just look at these pictures over and over again. Look at this boat. Look at this boat trailer. Boat's completely gone. You know? Oh, that's a hull of a boat. And there you see probably a little, you know, cars and stuff. This is just bent in half. Just wild. Just wild. The frame of the car is bent in half, literally. And then look at these trees still standing. Every tree around this picture, every shrub still standing. There is no way. There is no way that this is normal, people. This is not normal. This is a different kind of attack. These were homes right here, you know? Where are the toilets? Where's the glass? How come we see frame of metal cars, but where's the homes? Let's back up here again and look at this. Let's take one more peek. This is worth noting. Look at all these normal pictures. Look at the way this looks. Just look at the ones I showed. Look at the rubble. Look at everything. It's one thing if the building burns and then all the crap collapses. That makes sense. This makes sense right here. This looks like it makes sense. Yeah. You know, because everything doesn't come to complete, absolute, perfect, 100% burn. Everything doesn't burn. Especially the cars. Windows still intact. You know, the rubbers are still on there. I mean, cars catch on fire in house fires, but look at this. There's still structure. This is important to notice. That these structures, even though they're burnt and charred, and even if this spilled over, you would still have all this rubble of black crap. You know? This is just wild. Look at you. You would think all this to fall and cry. I mean, look at as I point this out. Just unbelievable. You look at these fires. These fires make sense, right? But you look at the fires over there. These are expecting char. This is real char. This is really what happens in house fires. Not what we've seen over there. Not this. Not this. We don't see any of that here. This is not what we see. There's no structure left. Just look at this. I'm not going to keep going through this whole thing with you guys. I think we're burned down at it, but you get the point. Stay tuned. We got a lot of things going on in our world today. Please log into my YouTube channel. This is Jay Greenie, Defender of the Republic, broadcasting live from our studios here in Texas. Open your eyes. We got hurricanes. We're under attack by all kinds of geo-engineered storms, whether they're fires, hurricanes, or earthquakes. And all I can say, people, is stay tuned because you never know what tomorrow's going to bring. Bless yourself, bless your family, and anoint yourself with the powers and the wall of Jesus Christ all the way around you. This is Greenie, Defender of the Republic. Stay tuned.